Good morning, everybody. Let's do something we hadn't done in a while. Let's sit here and have us a little talk, little shop talk, or talk from the shop. How about that? And don't worry, I'm not going to go all politicky on everybody. But anybody knows me, knows where I stand there, and knows where I will continue to stand. Knows that I will not be stabbed. I will not be told what to do. I will not be forced to cover my face. All that neat stuff. But that's me. I'm starting to be a grumpy old dude, and I'm set in my ways, and I think what I think. But I don't go around preaching my stuff to everybody. If you ask me, I'll tell you. And if you don't like that, well, I am who I am. Alright, let's get that out of the way. What else did I want to talk about this morning? I'm waiting on it to get daylight so I can work on this wiring on the boat some more. Just starting to turn light a little bit. I got lights out there, but if I turn them on, it's only 62 this morning. It's not that cool. So if I turn them lights on, the bugs will just tote me off from there. So I'll just wait till it gets daylight. I had plenty of coffee. I don't want any more coffee. October is almost here. Now this is the time of year. Well, I will tell y'all, it is not too early to consider putting in your Christmas knife orders. I've already got one. Charlie beat y'all. He's the first one this year. Thank you very much, Charlie. He ordered a few Damascus knives, and Damascus should be here today. Today is Monday. Should be here today. And then I'll get started on it in a couple of days. That camera's all wonky looking. Isn't that better? No? Oh well. Oh well. The earlier you can get your order in, the better it is for me. Because I'm to the point in my knife making journey that I don't like to get in a hurry anymore. I don't like to be rushed. I don't like to get swamped. So if y'all start now, then I'll have plenty of time. I usually cut off knife orders for Christmas on my birthday, which is the 14th of December. That's normally when I cut them off. That gives me time to get everything finished up and sent out on time. Now if I have something already ready, which I may have this year, that's what I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to have some stuff in stock. But I'm not sure about that. And something like that after the 14th, if I've already got it made, that'd be, and I'll show all of that as I get it, as I do it, but we'll see. Let's see, I talked with my big brother Larry yesterday morning. We had a nice talk. We talk every chance we get. He's busy, I'm busy, everybody's busy. I think in the next few weeks, after I sell some more knives, I'm going to make a journey down. He has a camp down at Ocala, Florida, which I call it the fish camp. Big lake on one side, big lake on the other side. His boat stays down there most of the time, just drop it in the water and go all over the place. Good fishing down there. And we hadn't seen each other in probably close to 2 years now. So, and it's only about 4.5 hours, maybe 5 hours down there. So it's not a major trip. It's in Florida, so I don't have to get any kind of extra license or permits or anything like that. I already got that. So I'm going to go spend a few days with him and do some fishing down there. And hunting this year, I mentioned that my hunting buddies are slobbering on themselves. That's a joke. It was cool, the first cool snap of the year. See people running up and down the road. They already got the orange on. They got the dog boxes on the truck and all this. And I like to hunt too. I haven't been in probably, this will be about the 5th year that I hadn't been. And I'm not sure. I've been invited to go a few places. I don't know if I'm going to go or not, because they're all out of state. Because, and I keep saying this every year, hunting around here is getting worse and worse and worse. All we have is Blackwater Forest and Eglin Air Force Base. Now the Air Force Base has really tightened up their rules. They're closing down more areas. And Blackwater Forest, there is so many people in that one area because that's the only public land we've got. Private land around here, you got to be kin to somebody or know somebody or have $5,000 or $6,000 to join a club. I ain't doing that. The out-of-state places I've been invited to, Alabama, the neighboring state, it'll cost me over $400 for a license. And who knows if I'll go more than once, twice, whatever. There's one place I can go out of state where I don't have to have a license because it's private land, but that's 15 hours away. That's a major trip that I've not in my budget, put it that way. So hunting is very expensive and is not in the Wallace Knife Works budget at all. So but a little four-hour trip down the road ways ain't not so bad. But let's see, what else did I want to talk about? So I didn't want the hunters to think that I was making fun of them, because I'm not. I have everything I need to hunt. I've got clothes, I've got Pez dispensers, I've got Pez refills, I've got everything there is that I would need, I have. Excuse me, and I've had for years. But I just don't have a big desire really to spend all that money to go. I mean, I just don't. I guess that about covered that. Now when I get this boat rewired, hopefully one day this week or next week at the least, I'll get it put back in the water, get it tested out. I know I've got another problem on the motor. I've got the oil seal in the bottom seal is leaking. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to fix that without taking the whole thing apart again. I think I can do it from the outside, I'm not sure. But when I get the wiring done, then we'll move to that. Because this is hunting season time is the best fishing time for me, because most people are in the woods. Because the only people that's on the water when it gets cold around here are die-hard fishermen like me that don't want to play, don't want to mess with people, don't want to run up and down a river 90 miles an hour, want to go fishing. And I can fish with people like that. There's one of them big boats coming in here. But, pardon me, my throat's getting dry already. I don't have any water sitting anywhere. But that's the main thing I want to talk about is Christmas knife orders. Please get them in as quick as you can. Come over here and me and Donald J will smack you one with his hat. But what else was I going to say? I'm not caught up on my yard work, but I've got a lot of yard work done last week, or the last few days last week. And see, what else? What else? Anybody got any memory pills? I need some memory pills because I forget about what I want to talk about half the time. But please keep, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Oh, I know what it was. I saw one of my favorite fishing channels have started a Patreon, which I'm not fond of Patreons at all. But I understand their reasoning. YouTube is starting to demonetize and criticize fishing channels and hunting channels, especially the ones that do catch and cooks. They'll show you how to, clean your catch, prepare it for the table, which is, in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous. they would rather kids watch these gory, horrifying gangster video games than they had to watch somebody and learn how to catch, clean, and cook something to eat. Pardon me. Don't make no sense to me. But that's the way it is. That's another reason I decided I was gonna go with a full-blown, just plain nothing but fishing channel plus this one, but I decided I'm not gonna do that. I'll just keep going like I'm going. I'll never reach the 100,000 subscriber mark, or the 50, or even the 10 probably, but I don't care. That's okay. Just keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm happy with that. YouTube, the bigger your channel, of course, the more money you make. I got a YouTube check last week, $127. And that was for 2 months. See, I'm a little guy. I'm way down here. Way down there at the bottom. You watch these channels, I unsubscribe and will not watch ones that are over 50, 60, 70,000 subscribers. Get 30, 40, 50,000 views per video. And they'll tell you, well, we don't make no money. Or, I'm not doing this for the money. Well, don't lie to us. We know better than that. You make money. A lot of people make money off our channels, and good for them. That's what it's all about. That's why people do this. That's why I wanted to try, maybe make a little extra money. And maybe I will one day. Maybe I won't. But I'm very fast approaching 60 years old. I know I don't look it. I look so young and pretty, except for my silver hair. I'm full of it this morning, ain't I? But one thing I learned many, many years ago: I hate a thief. I don't have nothing to do with one. I hate a liar. I don't have one to do with one. Speaking of liars, there was happened a few years ago, but used car salesman. My son was trying to buy a car by himself. He called me to come up there. He was at a dealership buying a used car. Now this happens to be a dealership I used to work at over 30 years ago, a long time ago. The same owners are there, but the people aren't the same there. So I went in and looked at the deal, and I told him, I said, I think that's a little too much money for this car. You know, and I was talking to my son. And the salesman said, well, we're taking a loss. We're not making any money whatsoever on this car. That is a liar right there. I told my son, I said, get up, pick up anything that's got your name on it. You take it right now. I said, don't deal with liars. So, and I hope he learned a lesson with that. And the best lessons to learn are learning the hard way, and then you know. But thieves, liars, backstabbers, I won't say politicians, but there's so much I could say that I won't. But anyway, I guess that'll about cover it. Excuse me. Sorry about all the coughing. I hadn't done that all morning until I get out here running my mouth. And, I just put up a little short video of starting on the wiring. I've got to wire the switches that I can wire this morning, and I'll video that on a separate video. And my aerator control, I have a timer control deal that I had on there that I didn't wire it right the first time. So and I got the paper with it. I got to get Ricky over here. He's the wiring guru around here. So that, and my motor lift switch. I got to get him to rewire that for me. He did that one last time. Anyway, I run my mouth for over 15 minutes. If you're still with me, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all supporting the channel, supporting my shop. If you can tell, the shop is clean. I spent a day cleaning the shop and dusting and all that, so it's time to get it dirty again. Christmas orders, bring them on in here so I can get to working on them. Like I said, I got some Damascus coming, a little bit, not a lot, but enough to do Charlie's and maybe one or two more. And I've got plenty of reclaim. I've got plenty of handle wood. If you want like a store-bought 1095 or something like that kind of steel, let me know, and we can work on that, and I can order some of that too. There we go. Thank y'all very much again. I appreciate all of you, and it's almost light enough to get out there and get to work. So I will see y'all in a couple days. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up now, Monday morning. I put up 2 of them one day. How about that? Thank y'all, and I'll see you later.